It's already streaming.
And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Check 26, check 26.
Now it's Henry. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
Back to throw, Tannehill. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Let's get it. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Greystone travel. Get it.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Uncorks one for Davis. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Contact back.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Harold Landry, his 2nd sack of the night.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They run the counter. Elliott, and a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14.
3rd down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 3rd and long for Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Prescott now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10.
Oh, wait. Pause it. Yeah, I've displayed. My bad.
Wait. Let me play this play real quick.
They run the counter. Elliott.
Oh,
yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and...
Just want to watch it full speed. So you go here. You go broadcast. Yes, take this off right there. Okay, there you go. You see it?
Yeah, it's all set. Damn.
Now you can play full screen now. See? It's better, right?
Yep.
It's like pretty regular, yeah.
Right at a yard.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Titans' 40-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw is Prescott. And just as you called it after the earlier sack, they set up the screen. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that.
Oh, damn, Prescott slow, mad slow compared to Wilson. I thought I was Wilson. Yo, Wilson.
I mean, you know me. Normally,
Wilson ate fucking wet up for like 176 yards rushing.
I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I didn't time out. You're lucky.
For the third quarter.
You're lucky. Damn, I forgot.
Resume action here in
I
quarter
remember
number 3.
seeing 2-minute warning.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Played me. Played me. Damn, that's first was that fumble hit, now that.
Drive by the
This is
Cowboys
bad.
offense.
This is a bad
They're
game.
close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Fuck, I didn't
8
pay
yards the
attention.
gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Prescott.
That.
And he rifles one incomplete. Jason Witten, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 there, and the
He kicked like
Cowboys
2
have
field
a
goals.
first.
It was like 30 to 6.
Say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
It's a beast. It's fast. It's
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
I thought he caught it.
Couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On 2nd and 10, Prescott. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And
You seen
he's
that?
got daylight. It's a full
Oh,
race.
man.
He's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown.
That's that tackle.
I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
extra point put through by Succop, and it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Elliott. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Well, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. Prescott on first down.
Oh, give me that.
And for the third time today, he's
really
intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That's it. That might be game if I don't stop
set to begin the drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with Henry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Meanwhile, here's a shot for the end zone right away, but it's incomplete. The man with over 1,000 catches, Jason Witten, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass.
Here it is.
As his guys are back within a single score. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. It's a short kick, taking it to 15.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Titans. He brings the kickoff back 85 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Shut down after those.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if my...
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Prescott looks to throw on first. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back now in Nashville. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kamale Correa. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper.
Yo, he ran for 176 yards on the whole game.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Throwing, Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Here's Prescott.
Oh, he jumped that route.
Pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kamale Correa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He finds his man. It's Austin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. Looking to throw. Prescott. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Randall Cobb there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen.
Let's see,
though. Out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown.
Halftime. Oh, man, I got screwed, man. Damn.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end
Ran
zone
it all
for
the
a
way
touchback.
on me. Damn. This is...
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
What the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Tannehill.
I knew it was going there. I just couldn't fucking get there.
He's
Damn.
inside the 40. That one good for
What's going on, defense?
For Tennessee.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? A first down carry for Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Again, it's Lewis. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And Walker has it. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Whistles and a timeout at the 2:05 mark. So this defense wanting to get one more pause in before the 2-minute warning, and they do just that. To throw again on 2nd down.
Give me that end zone. Come on.
Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
And here we go, 2-minute drill. This is what I'm made of.
We'll push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
I could have had it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
I gotta try to step
Prescott to throw. His throw here is incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon.
Come on, Dak, man.
Third down here.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they
get up. He wasn't even down.
Come on. Slips it past the 45 before being tackled.
You see that, right? Look at it. He's not even down. Look at him.
Here's Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's got this down to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
What?
Incomplete.
You see that?
There in the middle third of the field.
Look.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
I got robbed. I got
2nd and 10. Now Prescott completes it to Austin. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line.
And just dropped it. Like, I got you.
They need to score quickly here on 1st down. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Prescott. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Forbath, the extra point. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And this is going to be recovered by the hand seam. And that should just about put a camera on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. That number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
I got fucked that. Yo, you see, man? It was that fucking halftime they did it to me. Damn. Fuck, I didn't pay attention.
They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did.
Yeah,
but they
man, I would have just time to kick that field goal. I would have been all right right now.
This one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy.
And he ran it all the way.
Major league brawl. Ooh. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical.
All right, man, let me go back into my sleeping mode.
But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs.
Damn, look at my passing yard, 405.
So that'll do it for us, for my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew.
Kickoff, return.
You've been watching the
my
NFL
fucking guy,
right here.
quarterback ran into the fucking 1 yard and got fucking hit stick. You ran it all the way.
From Nashville.
Oh, shit. You got a pick 6 too, right? Side. Yeah, that's what I said, man. That shit fucked.